Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
What I say. First video of the season, what did I say? Coming for every single voice of disrespect from last season. One of those was yours, Texas. Oh no, we haven't forgotten. We haven't forgotten the cheers and whoops from that burnt orange sideline while Sam Bradford rolled on the field in pain. And it was poetic justice to see that entire sideline silenced with their hands on their heads. And before I say anything else, this video isn't really personally directed at any of the Texas video makers, not at all. Camry7, Johnny Reb, Colton Jordan, and of course the main man, Garrett, Cowboy TD. I'm cool with you guys. You guys are cool. I like what you're doing. You know, keep doing. Props to you guys. Y'all are cool with me. And of course the Texas Typers, whom I've actually had an intelligent conversation about football with. Brainiac, Rodriguez 87, Texas Nightmare 512. I know there are several others of you guys, and I'm sorry, but you know who you are. I've given you shout-outs before. Not directed towards any of them. No, this is all for the Texas trolls who have done nothing but ride my back for 2 years now. And I've just been sitting here grinding my axe for this moment. Y'all have had it coming for a while now, so enjoy it. Oklahoma Sooners 28, Texas Longhorns 20. You suck. What a game. Phenomenal. Grudge match. Fantastic game. The two keys that I said to win this game, Oklahoma had to do two things. Number one, play more consistent. We saw more offensive struggling in the third quarter like we saw at Cincinnati and with Air Force. We got to fix that because other teams are going to start catching on that Oklahoma does that in the third quarter, and they might capitalize that better than Texas did. But we played more consistently in the first half. We played better in the first half to put us up by enough points that we didn't need big plays at the end of the game. We didn't need big plays, and that's what I said we had to do. So great job, Oklahoma. The second point, to mess with the Longhorns' minds, because we knew they were going to take that field with the same confidence, and they did, like UCLA had never happened. They did. So we had to explode on drive one, and explode we did. 14-0 on those Horns. But they came back, just like we knew they would. We knew this wasn't going to be won after those first two touchdowns. We knew that. But in the end, Oklahoma did everything they needed to do to win this game. This was just fantastic. Bumped us up to number 6 in the rankings and bumped Texas out of the national rankings. Always a good thing to do that to your arch rival. Always a good thing. Guys, I got to give Texas props where they deserve it. Garrett Gilbert threw for 200-plus yards, no touchdowns, but he did a good job. Give props to that Texas O-line. I think we only sacked Garrett Gilbert 3, maybe 4 times, so props to them. They did a good job. Fuzzy Whitaker had a pretty good game. I don't remember the name of the running back that ran all the way for the first touchdown. Monroe. I think it's Monroe, but props to him. He made a great play for them. Good job to him. Kirkendall, Malcolm Williams, they're playmakers for Texas. Give them a good job. Acho brothers did pretty well, and I hope, I think it was the younger Acho brother that got injured. I sure hope he's okay. Prayers with him and his family. But I can't get over the performance of this Oklahoma team right here. Can't get over. I got to give props. Starting off with the defense. Jeremy Beal, pass rusher, great job. From Seatown, Carrollton, Texas. Great job, Jeremy. To our corners, led by Jonathan Nelson, J-Nell. Props to him. Props to Calvin. Props to Tony Jefferson, man. Spinning Garrett Gilbert in the air. Dadgummit. Props to him, guys. Props to Travis Lewis, the captain of the defense, who's been waiting for this moment for a long time. It was so great seeing him finally wearing that golden hat, strutting around the south end zone in front of the OU fans. He deserves it. He's done a fantastic job, guys. Just great job on the defense. And now, towards the offense. I got to give props to Landry Jones, 200-plus yards, 2 touchdowns. That fumble at the end, I had a heart attack. I had a heart attack when he fumbled that ball. But even on his back, upside down, did a good job of helping to swat that ball out of bounds and not make it count for anything. So props, Landry. He did well. But don't you ever do that again. Don't you ever. Moses Madu had a good game. Ryan Broyles had a good game. Kenny Stills had his breakout game, catching that touchdown, making the catches when we needed yards. Cameron Katie did that a couple times for us too. Props to him. Who else, man? How about this offensive line? How about this Oklahoma offensive line protecting Landry for the majority of the time? They've really stepped up. Everyone said the O-line would be our question mark, and Oklahoma fans, we agree with you, but they really stepped up in this game, guys. Props to every single one of them. James Hanna, the tight end, for pulling down that ball. Props, James. I'm getting excited about you. But the guy I got to give the game ball to. Got to give it to him. DeMarco freaking Murray. And he's earned the right to have that freaking as his middle name. DeMarco freaking Murray, Texas. He busted a big game on you his freshman year, and he got the last laugh. You can talk about the last 2 years all you want, but DeMarco Murray got the last laugh at that secondary of yours. That 20-yard touchdown, just breaking defenders, it was just amazing. Juking as defenders rushed past him and gained to that end zone, and then tiptoeing across the sideline, somersaulting in for that other score. DeMarco freaking Murray gets the ball, gets the game ball on the offense. Oh my gosh. Bob Stoops was smiling ear to ear, slapping players' hands, getting excited. This whole team was pumped up, fired up. Oh, great game. Great game. And my only regret, Oklahoma, why couldn't you have done that when I was a student and when I went there, when I went to the games? Oh, man. That's my only regret, not being down there with J-Way Sharks and Noni Kuno and Cowboy TD. I've never seen a loss. I've never seen a one in person. I've never seen a win in person, only on TV. I wish I could have been there. And I wish I could have been there at the State Fair afterwards. But, you know, if wishes were dollars and if I didn't have to start work at Channel 9 tomorrow, I would have been there. But it's harder for alumni to get those kinds of tickets now. I'm not a priority ticket holder anymore as a student. So, but still great to see. Still great to see. Oh, man. Just fantastic game. But as Coach Stoops says, beating Texas is never the end all for us. The Texas Longhorns are now nothing more but another step to what we need to accomplish. And this team realizes that. I think they know that. But the next game we got Iowa State in Norman. And we can't overlook the Cyclones. We can't do that. We did that in 07 after beating Texas, and we only won in Ames by 10 points. That was a huge scare. Don't overlook those Cyclones. But this is it, guys. We knocked out Texas. We are now the kings of the Red River. We planted that OU flag in the center of the Cotton Bowl. Stake our claim. We are now the kings of the Red River, which means the bullseye is now on our back right here. And if the other teams like A&M and Oklahoma State and Texas Tech want to get that title, got to go through us now. And I think this team realizes that. I think this team is ready. I said special things are going to happen this season. You can talk all you want about the few points we won games. We won this game by more than a touchdown, so you can shut your mouths. Is that going to hurt us in the long run? You know, rankings-wise, national championship-wise, our point differential is going to hurt us? Probably. But guys, at this point, I'm not thinking about a national championship because I'm an OU fan. I can admit this. Some of the teams, the majority of the teams that are ranked in front of us right now are playing better football than we are. And I can realize that. I'm just happy that right now we're 5-0. We beat our arch rival, 1-0 in Big 12 play. I'm all smiles about that, guys. And now the Golden Hat Trophy is coming home to its rightful place in Norman, Oklahoma. We got a nice spot in the Barry Switzer Center. Nice little trophy case just waiting for it. Right next to Sam Bradford's Heisman Trophy and our 6 Big 12 championship trophies. Gotta love it. Boomer Sooner. Raw Oklahoma. Fight for OKU and fight we did. Texas, you suck more than words. Have fun hearing that for an entire year. On to the next one.